Hello everyone.
Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. In this video, we're going to talk about India's tour of Sri Lanka, which has been announced very recently, where they're going to Sri Lanka in July.
Yes.
And the uh, biggest question mark or biggest point of contention over here is there's already one Indian team which is going to the Test Championship final, and
Yes.
they're also playing England series.
Correct.
So that main team, which consists of main white ball players like Captain Virat Kohli, Vice Captain Rohit Sharma, Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul, all these players won't be playing. Jasprit Bumrah, who are like your first choice players, they won't be playing. So according to the sources, and that is the only way that BCCI will and should have to send their B team to Sri Lanka, and it which means literally they're testing their bench strength.
Yes.
And what do you make out of all this arrangement? I mean, all of suddenly, why do you think BCCI has taken the decision of touring Sri Lanka at that point of time?
I think I have. I think there's a couple of reasons to it. One is like was already one scheduled Sri Lankan tour for India, which was already discussed earlier. And given the fact that there was IPL happening, there was this World Test Championship coming up, so people were thinking that how to schedule this series and will this series happen or not. But now since IPL has been put on halt now, so what BCCI has decided that let this tour go forward, even though our senior team is in England, so it will be a good opportunity for some specialist white ball contenders. It will be a good opportunity for them, and people who are not in the reckoning now, they might they also might show their capacity and show their skills to bring themselves back to the reckoning. I think that is the sole purpose of this series.
Yes, and one more biggest hot topic of discussion will be about the captain.
Yeah.
Who would be captaining this team? Right now, the front running contenders are Shikhar Dhawan and
Mm.
Shreyas Iyer if he's fit. He's in rehabilitation, and if he gets fit, I think even he will be in contention. But whom do you think will Indian team will pick
I
as a
think
captain?
I think Shikhar Dhawan will be the right option because Shreyas Iyer and Natarajan, to be fair, they are not match fit now and they are still recovering. So what I have read is that they won't be most likely they won't be available for this tour. So it will be Shikhar Dhawan for me.
Yeah. So, I mean, let us just put up one squad. Let's make a pool of 15 to 20 players, and we'll try to make that. So far, the official squad hasn't been announced, but we'll make our own opinions and we'll make a guess.
So
Go on, bro.
I'll start. So if you have, after the end of discussion, you might have your own changes. So my captain will be
Mm,
Shikhar Dhawan, and followed by Prithvi Shaw and Surya
mm,
Kumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan,
mm,
and Devdutt Padikkal, Sanju
okay.
Samson, and Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya,
Mm,
Deepak Chahar, Rahul Chahar,
mm,
Deepak
mm,
Hooda. I want to see Deepak Hooda, Rahul Tewatia, Yuzvendra Chahal, Varun Chakravarti, Karthik Tyagi, Shreyas Iyer and Natarajan if they are fit. Otherwise, I'll go with Harshal Patel and Manish Pandey.
Management. I think India can definitely take around 20 players, considering because in case if you have any injuries, you need backup players and also net bowlers. So I
Mm.
think India will be traveling with six with at least 20 players. And did you include Bhuvneshwar Kumar?
Oh, I miss Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I wanted to keep him even in his off.
So I would definitely keep
Yeah,
Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
yes,
And
yes.
see, I really would love to see Natarajan and Shreyas Iyer getting fit, because the whole idea of this tour should be that all the players are in the squad, who may not be in the playing 11,
Mm.
but who will most probably be in the squad to get most number of matches.
Mhm.
Like players like Iyer, Natarajan, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Yuzvendra Chahal, and I would really love to see Surya Kumar Yadav as well. I think Shikhar Dhawan will have a golden opportunity right now to claim his opening position in the first 11. And yeah, and you actually even picked Devdutt Padikkal as well.
Yes.
He has been in a tremendous form.
Yes.
If you let's assume that this is the squad that India has announced, what would be your first 11?
I'll open with Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan. Surya Kumar Yadav will be my number 3. Ishan Kishan will be my number 4. And I'll have Sanju Samson at number 5. Hardik Pandya at 6. Kunal Pandya at 7. And I will play both Deepak Chahar, Rahul Chahar, then Bhuvi, then Varun Chakravarti.
So you're having 3 spinners and 2 pacers.
Since it's Sri Lanka, so I will be tempted to go with a little, a heavy spin attack.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly good team. Even I would pick the same thing. If not, probably instead of Rahul Chahar, I would like to bring somebody like Natarajan if he's fit.
Yeah. I mean, if he's fit, I'll play him. If he's fit, he can.
Yeah. He will play, and considering Hardik Pandya will be a huge question mark because he hasn't been bowling for Indian team, so that should be there. And I think Krunal Pandya will hold on to his place in the 50-over one-day leg for sure. In T20s, I think India can afford to, experiment with the players and probably give chance to Devdutt Padikkal at some point of time.
So, do you feel that do you see any kind of changes? This was my squad. If at all you have to make any squad changes to the squad, what will be, and for whom it will be?
Not much actually. I would I would bring in Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Yeah, I mean, I include Bhuvneshwar. I didn't include in this.
Yeah, him, and probably if I want, I would like to see one left-arm pacer in Khalil if Natarajan is not available. Tyagi is a good choice. Harshal Patel is somebody I think we can definitely give a look into because he's in very good form. And Varun Chakravarti, I think I would really love to see Varun Chakravarti how he performs in international level, and it depends upon selectors whether they'll take a call on Kuldeep Yadav or not, because you have this player who toured like around 6 months back to Australia. He was in the squad. That means he's your top 50 players in the country. And if you don't even find a place for him in the top 40 players, I think that would be a huge blow in confidence for young Kuldeep Yadav. But again, that is something that he himself bought it on because he wasn't really in a good form. So I think it's more like what the selectors will do. Will they just try to show some confidence on Kuldeep or not? I think that would be one thing which I would really look forward to.
Yeah, one more question, very interesting question, rather debate which is happening in the social media. Who will travel with Indian team as a coach, according to you?
As a coach, when I've seen, I think the obvious choice will be the one who is coaching India A teams. Rahul Dravid used to coach India A team under 19 teams, but he has took over as an NCA president right now in Bangalore. So there was I forgot that person's name, but there is a coach who's leading India A team. When India toured New Zealand with Siraj, Saini, Gill and all, he was the coach. So I think the automatic choice would be him. I think that person will go on to coach.
So that was it, guys. I think it's a very good, scheduling for India. It's a good opportunity for us to analyze that what are our probable, contenders apart from the usual suspects. So I think we are heading for exciting couple of good months for cricket races for India. So that's it, guys. We'll meet you in the other video. Until then, bye-bye.